His work in the middle of their defense set the tone for his teammates last game. Coaches think it's a sign he's ready for a jump forward as a player.
It was fun watching you play in that last game. Keep it up. You're right on the verge of taking a big step, so go take it.
That's the plan, Coach. Every game, I'm trying to be better than the last one. When that continues this week, you can expect a big game.
I know I could have done better with the opportunities I had. I won't hide from that. I learned so much and want to thank you for the chance.
Keep your head up. You showed flashes out there. It may not be your time now, but it's coming. Work hard, and this won't be the only chance you get.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and the Houston Texans. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. That might not be an earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. They'll go right back to Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass.
Here we go.
Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's got his man. That's Noel. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the gun, here's Stroud, and that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and that'll set up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
59-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 20, here's second and 9. Back to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will score for the touchdown. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. Here we go. It's second and 10.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll get that out to Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Here we go.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on his own read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Oh, ready? 18. Okay.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Watkins. And they'll take this down inside to 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now give on the ground. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in for the score. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the visitors move out on top, 14-0.
14, Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. No gain.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Schultz, the motion man. On the give, this is Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
118. That's it.
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
But it's 4th down.
They motion the slot man left. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Quick, right?
Stroud gonna set up to throw. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he's gonna have a Texans first down as this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. We'll set up the screen here with Stroud. To the goal line and in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is Turner. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run, and then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary, so they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete. A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. He'll look to throw.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the visitors will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Texans 7.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Eagles. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants at home to take on Washington. And this is Jaden Daniels. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Bengals find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
4 yards to go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He was brought down by Derek Stingley. 1 yard gain brings up second and
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll take this one in. Has a touchdown. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. 18.
Dell, the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. 18.
Dell, the motion man. On second down, Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Dell, the motion man.
18.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one caught by Noah. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Texans will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now a give up the middle. He's beyond midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It is a big play on 1st down. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Ready? Nike.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Mark down at the 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll stick with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll get that out to Mixon. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Texans.
All right.
First down.
118.
First and 10 at the 15-yard.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
On play action, Stroud. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
On the quick, right?
Now Stroud. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And the Texans first down.
118.
First and 10 at the
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got a man. That's Noah. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught, and this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pass is caught by Turner. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Texans 27-yard line.
Here we go. Cut. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
Here's a run. And he's in for the touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Texans 17.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Set, punt.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Let's go. Yellow. Set.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, hut, hut.
Now, faking the give. Moving to his left. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second down and 3.
Set. Blue, set.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. He'll run again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Down. 33. Yellow. Set.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Exiting the pocket right.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone for the score. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the visitors are able to extend the lead.
42, Texans 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Dell, the motion man. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7? This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. At 18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
To throw, it's Stroud. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for our visitors. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Coach, the defense had success in some areas today. How much does Stuart Gordon factor into that success?
He does his job and he plays his part, which is crucial to having success. He knows his role and does what he needs to do to make the defense better.